guys, thanks for tuning in again today. I have a haul video for you today, and this is just a collective haul of some makeup products that I've bought probably about in the last 2 weeks. There are drugstore products, there's some higher end products, including Estee Lauder, Makeup Forever, and MAC. So if you are interested in seeing what I bought, then stay tuned. I'm going to start with the drugstore items that I picked up. First of all, I picked up the Maybelline, the Falsies Volume Express Mascara. This is one I've really been liking. It has a big kind of fluffy curved applicator and it's extremely volumizing. I'm wearing it today. This is the first day I wore it and I'm really liking it so far. This was one I sort of had my eye on, and it was on sale for $5 at Target this week. So check that out if you're interested in this, because I think it usually goes for about $8 at drugstores. Next, I picked up a Revlon Colorburst lipstick this week because Revlon was 40% off at Walgreens. And I got this in color 85 Ruby. And I haven't really heard a lot of talk about this color. It's a bright red. There's another red in this line called True Red, I think, and this is a little deeper than that one, and that's the color. And I was just looking for a really bright, fun red to wear, so I've been really experimenting with red lips lately. So that is Ruby Colorburst. Next, I picked up the Sonia Kashuk bent liner brush. This is one of those little ones that has like the little bends, so it makes it easier to do your liquid eyeliner. I'm really bad at liquid eyeliner, so I thought I would give this a try. It was recommended by Dulce Candy, one of my favorite YouTube gurus. She liked this one better than the Coastal Scents one, so I thought I would give this one a try. Next up, I picked up the 5 Camouflage Cream Palette by Makeup Forever. This is a really cool palette because it comes with so many colors. You can pretty much mix and match these to create any kind of tone that you need in your skin. And I don't know about you guys, but my skin tone's always fluctuating, and it's really frustrating when you buy a concealer and then it's too dark or it's too light. So these are kind of cool because you can blend all the different colors together to create the perfect match. And then you have the green there to neutralize redness. This one's a little more peachy, this one's a little more yellow, and then these two are kind of more porcelainy, ivory-ish pale colors. So I've been really liking that. Next, I got the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Soft Matte Bronzer. I had a 15% off coupon to Carson's and I picked this up. I'd been kind of had my eye on this because it is such a big bronzer. It is $30 and it comes with 21 grams. Now, just to give you something to compare it to as far as another high-end bronzer goes, I've been using the NARS Laguna bronzer before that, and this one I believe is about the same price, around $30, and it only has 8 grams. So you're almost getting 3 times as much product with the Estee Lauder one. Now, I don't think the Estee Lauder one is quite as pigmented, but I mainly bought this product because I was looking for something that would help even out my face and my neck and my chest area. I've been getting really like white paleness in my neck, probably because my hair and my chin and everything cover it up all the time. So it always looks like I have a foundation line when really my face and my body match, but my neck is just really pale. So I've been using this bronzer with a big kabuki brush just to sort of even out my skin tone and just kind of do an all over bronzing kind of thing. I still prefer the Laguna for contouring, but I've been really liking the Estee Lauder one for an all-over color. Also, just to compare the colors, the Estee Lauder one looks really dark in the pan, but actually it's not this dark when you put it on. And then to compare it with the NARS one, the NARS one's a lot more of a tan color, more of a warmer kind of taupey color. And then the Estee Lauder one is more of like an orangey brown, more pink undertones in that one. Next, I went to MAC to check out the Pro Longwear collection. As I'm sure all of you know by now, MAC has just released a permanent collection that includes Pro Longwear lip creams, a Pro Longwear concealer, and a Pro Longwear foundation. I wasn't really interested in the concealer because I'm not a big concealer person. I don't have a ton of things to cover up, and since I just picked up the Makeup Forever Camouflage palette, I just wasn't really interested in investing in another concealer. But I've heard really good things about that. But I was interested in trying the foundation. So I just picked up the Pro Longwear foundation this weekend. I got this in NW20, the same color that I wear in Studio Fix Fluid, and I've been really liking it so far. I've only used it about twice, so I can't give a proper review of it yet, but that is going to be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. My initial reactions on the product are just that it is a medium coverage and it has a more natural finish than the Studio Fix Fluid. If you use the Studio Fix Fluid, you know that it's very heavy, that it's very matte, and it can get a little bit greasy throughout the day if you have oily or combination oily skin like me. I'm not a huge fan of the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and so I was looking for something that would control my oil better and be a little bit more long wearing. And I definitely think so far in my experience, I know I've only worn this 2 days, but so far I can say this is definitely more long wearing and definitely controls my oil much better. The finish between these two are very different though, however. The Pro Longwear is a lot more of a natural finish. You get a lot more radiance and shine through this than you would get with the Studio Fix Fluid. The Studio Fix Fluid was almost mask-like, a lot more similar to like the Revlon Color Stay or Estee Lauder Double Wear, just that really thick, heavy coverage foundation that doesn't look really natural. If you like the Studio Fix Fluid and you're looking for something more long wearing and more natural, I would definitely check out the Pro Longwear. The Pro Longwear comes with a pump, which is really cool. You don't have to purchase one like I had to purchase with the Studio Fix. Last thing I'm going to say is the colors are a little bit off. If you compare these two, the Studio Fix is right here and then the Pro Longwear is right here. And the Pro Longwear is definitely more pink. It has a peachier undertone and it's also slightly darker. I'm not sure if you can make that out by just looking at the bottles, but I do have swatches that I'm going to put on my blog, MsBeautyBitch.wordpress.com, with my full review. So if you're interested in looking at those NW20 swatches comparing the Studio Fix and the Pro Longwear, please check out my blog. I think the NW20 being a little more pink might be slightly problematic for me because I don't have a really strong pink undertone in my skin. I'm more of a neutral undertone. And I really probably could have gone with NC this time because all the NC swatches I'm looking at are a lot less yellow than they typically are for like the Studio Fix. So just be aware of that if you have a neutral undertone. If you usually go with the NW, you might want to check out the NC. Okay, moving on from the foundation, I also picked up one of the Pro Longwear lip creams, and I picked this up in color Love Forever. It's a bright, bright pink, and I'm going to go ahead and swatch this for you. It's like a bright sort of fuchsia-ish magenta kind of color. Not dark, it's pretty light, but it's very bright. And I've been really loving the formulation of this. I'm also going to do a review on the Pro Longwear lip creams, so I can talk more in depth about that. But if you're interested, Love Forever is that color right there. And then lastly, when I was at MAC, I also picked up the Viva Glam Cyndi lipstick. This is something I just sort of had my eye on for a while, and since, you know, I'm really into all the red lips right now, I think this is a really wearable red. It's a little less intense than the ruby one I showed you earlier. Cyndi is on top here. We have Love Forever and Ruby. Cyndi is a glaze, so it's going to be a little bit more sheer. It's not super pigmented, but you can layer it with different liners and glosses to get sort of different color effects. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. If you have any questions on these products or you're interested in hearing a longer review on any of them, please let me know in a comment below. I know I'm going to do a review of the Pro Longwear, and I know I'm going to do a review of the Pro Longwear lip creams, and I also think it'd probably be good to do a little video on the concealer palette, just go a little more in depth about it. So if you guys are interested in any of these products, please let me know below so I can keep track of what you guys want to see. And check out my blog, missbeautybitch.wordpress.com, for those swatches coming soon. And if you guys tweet, be sure to check me out on Twitter at MissBeautyBitch. Thanks for watching and have a great day.